Welcome to One Book, One Review. Hey everybody, I'm here today with another short review of a Discworld novel for you. Sourcery is the fifth book in the series, and I forgot how much I loved this book. I can't count the number of times I read it, but for a very long time, this was my go-to book. I've heard so often that people say Harry Potter has changed their lives or made them who they are now, and I could never really understand that, as I was in my 20s when Harry Potter was written, so I was too old for it to have such an impact on me. But reading this book again, I realized the Discworld is my Harry Potter. Sourcery was first published in 1988, so I was probably 13 or 14 when I read it first. And I've never read it in English before, or in years for that matter. But I've read it so often that reading it now, I kept hearing the German phrases in my head. As soon as I started, I remembered everything. Sourcery is another novel featuring Rincewind and the Wizards. Wizards are celibate, but they forgot why. They only remember it's bad for the magic, but the real reason is the danger of them having children. You see, the 8th son of an 8th son is already a wizard, and if that wizard has sons, they're all great wizards. But if he has an 8th son, he's automatically a sorcerer, and that's not a good thing. So when the sorcerer arrives at Unseen University, the quiet life of the wizards is over, and they find themselves engaged in magical wars again. The world has no choice but to suffer the consequences, and while the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are having a last drink, Rincewind tries to protect the Arch-Chancellor's hat from the sorcerer. In Sourcery we meet heroes and mythical creatures again, but we also learn about how the world works, and it's mind-blowing and hilarious at the same time. Reading this book again, I discovered the roots to many of the stranger beliefs I have, and realized how the Discworld has shaped my views on life, the universe, and everything. It was easy to forget this, as the Discworld novels have been with me for more than 20 years now, and reading the books, it always feels like coming home. Home to a world that bursts of imagination and magic. So if you ever only read one Discworld novel, make it this one. You want more afterwards anyways. Thank you all for watching and have a very nice weekend. Bye bye.